Now you see the third rule. If the imperative sentence is introduced by let and it gives the sense of command, the rule number 3 is applied. The rule number 3 is like this. In the reporting verb said is changed into ordered. Inverted commas is changed into that, and let is changed into should. So this is the rule. Now you see the example. The officer said to the clerk. The officer said to the clerk, let no one come late. Here officer and clerk, it shows that there is order. It gives the sense of order. So you have to change said into ordered, and the reporting verb said is changed into ordered. The indirect speech is like this. The officer ordered the clerk. Said is changed into ordered. The officer ordered the clerk, and in place of inverted commas you have to use that, and let is removed, and in place of let should is used. So the sentence is like, indirect speech is like this. The officer ordered the clerk that no one should come late. So you have to change this imperative sentence like this. Another example is like this. The principal said to the peon, let the boy enter the office. Again, principal and peon. This imperative sentence gives the sense of command or order. So you will change said into ordered. The indirect speech is like this. The principal ordered the peon, in place of inverted commas, that the boy should enter the office. By removing let, you have to use should after the subject boy, and the indirect speech is like this. The principal ordered the peon that the boy should enter the office. Now, the fourth rule, it is the fourth condition. If let is again introduced by the imperative sentence, the imperative sentence is introduced by let, and it expresses the sense of wish or desire, the rule number 4 is used. This rule is like this. The reporting verb said is changed into wished, inverted commas is changed into that, and let is changed into should or should plus let. Now it will be clear through the example. The example number 1, he said to me, let me take dinner with you. It means this imperative sentence expresses the sense of wish, and it is introduced by let. So you have to apply this rule here. Said is changed into wished. In place of inverted commas you will use that, and in place of let should is used. So the indirect speech is like this. He wished that he should take dinner with me. He wished that he should take dinner with me. The second example is, he said to his friend, let me use your cell phone. The indirect speech is like this. He wished that his friend should let him use his cell phone. So you have used here should as well as let, like this, should and let. it can be also used, and only should may also be used in place of let. The first example is the example of the use of should, and the second example is the example with should as well as let. So in this way you have to change the imperative sentence introduced by let plus us, which gives the sense of proposal, and if the imperative sentence is introduced by let and it gives the sense of request, you have to solve by using the rule number 2. And if the imperative sentence expresses the sense of command, you have to use rule number 3. And if the imperative sentence introduced by let expresses the sense of wish, you have to apply rule number 4, and you will change very easily the direct command or direct imperative sentence introduced by let very easily. The narration part 3, in which I have taught you the change of imperative sentence, it is finished now, and in next video, in next class, I shall teach you narration part 4, the change of optative sentence. Now I have finished the change of imperative sentence in narration part 3, and in the next video and next class I shall teach you the change of optative sentence as narration part 4. Thank you very much.